Hey gorgeous, ready to feel incredible today? Today we're transforming your look with 3 haircuts that will make you look 10 years younger. And revealing 3 you should avoid. And I promise, you're going to feel amazing. We're diving into 6 styles total. 3 that lift, brighten, and take years off your face. And 3 that, bless their hearts, are quietly adding years on without you even realizing it. You deserve to know the difference. By the end of this tutorial, you'll walk away with complete confidence, knowing exactly which direction to take your next salon appointment. Let's make this your most transformative hair decision yet. Beautiful. Part 1. The soft layered bob, your ultimate age-defying cut. Alright, ready for this? The soft layered bob is genuinely one of the most powerful haircuts a woman over 60 can wear. It does something almost magical. It lifts the face, creates movement, and brings your cheekbones beautifully back into focus. And the best part? It works on fine hair, thick hair, straight hair, and wavy hair. So what makes this cut so special? First, ask your stylist for layers that begin at the cheekbone. Not below. Not at the chin. Right at the cheekbone. This placement pulls the eye upward and creates an instant visual lift. See that lift? Gorgeous, right? Second, request a slight internal taper at the nape. This removes bulk from the bottom, which prevents that heavy dragging down effect that adds years. Third, keep the front pieces slightly longer than the back. This framing softens the jawline beautifully and creates a gentle heart-shaped effect around your face. Fourth, go for a textured finish rather than a blunt cut. Blunt lines read as harsh on mature features. Soft feathered ends? Absolutely stunning. Fifth, ask for a side part rather than center. A soft side part creates asymmetry, and asymmetry is instantly youthful. How's it feeling so far? You're doing beautifully just by learning this. Style variations include a tucked version behind one ear for evening elegance, or a slightly tousled finish for casual weekend charm. Why does this work so well? Layers create dimension. Dimension creates the illusion of volume. Volume reads as youthful vitality. Every single time. Your tools here are a round brush, a lightweight mousse, and a medium-hold flexible hairspray. Maintenance is easy. A trim every 6 to 8 weeks keeps those layers fresh and lifted. And that's it for this step. Easy, right? Part 2. The pixie with soft volume, bold, beautiful, and brilliantly youthful. Let's begin beautifully. The textured pixie cut is having a massive moment among women over 60, and for very good reason. When done correctly, it is one of the most face-framing, confidence-boosting, jaw-dropping cuts available. But there is a right way and a wrong way to wear it. Here is exactly how to get it right. First, request volume on top. This is non-negotiable. A flat pixie sits close to the scalp and actually emphasizes thinning. A voluminous pixie, with height through the crown, creates length in the face and lifts everything upward. Gorgeous, right? Second, keep softness around the temples. Ask your stylist to leave a little length and movement near your temples rather than cutting it very close. This softness frames the face gently and avoids a severe look. Third, add texture through the top with a razor cut or point cut technique. Texture equals movement. Movement equals life. And life is exactly what we want in our hair. Fourth, keep the neckline soft and tapered rather than sharply outlined. A harsh geometric neckline ages the cut significantly. Soft and feathered is always the goal. Fifth, consider a side-swept fringe or a few face-framing wisps at the forehead. Even just a touch of softness at the front changes everything. You're doing beautifully. Keep going with this knowledge because it truly matters. Style variations include a sleek version for formal occasions using a small amount of smoothing serum, or a tousled finish using a matte paste for everyday casual wear. Why does this work? Volume creates height. Height elongates. Elongation is youthful. Your key tools are a small round brush, volumizing spray, and a light hold paste. Trim every 4 to 5 weeks to maintain the shape perfectly. And that's it for this step. Easy, right? Part 3. The shoulder length shag, effortless, modern, and decades-defying. Okay gorgeous, here's where the magic starts. The shoulder length shag is the secret weapon that many women over 60 haven't discovered yet. And once you see it, you will wonder how you ever lived without it. This cut combines layers, texture, and movement in a way that works beautifully with silver, gray, and salt and pepper hair. Here is how to request it perfectly. First, ask for curtain bangs. These are soft face-framing, center-parted bangs that fall gently on either side of your forehead. They instantly modernize a look and soften forehead lines without feeling heavy or severe. Second, request choppy layers throughout. Not one-length layers, choppy lived-in layers. These create the effortless, modern texture that makes this cut so incredibly beautiful on mature hair. Third, ask for the shortest layers to begin around the collarbone. This length is the sweet spot. Long enough to feel feminine and flowing, short enough to avoid the weight that drags features downward. Fourth, request a slight V shape at the back. This removes bulk beautifully and creates elegant movement from behind. Fifth, keep the ends raw and textured rather than blunt. This is what gives the shag its signature effortless quality. How's it feeling so far? You are absolutely soaking this in beautifully. Style variations include wearing it with loose waves for romantic elegance, or straightened slightly for a sleek modern finish on more formal occasions. Why does this work so well? The combination of curtain bangs and choppy layers creates softness around every facial feature, lifting, framing, and brightening simultaneously. Your tools are a wide-barrel curling wand, texturizing spray, and a lightweight flexible hold spray. A trim every 8 weeks maintains that beautiful effortless shape. And that's it for this step. Easy, right? Part 4. The first cut to avoid, the severe blunt bob. Alright, ready for this? Now we shift into the cuts to avoid. And this one might surprise you because the blunt bob looks so polished in magazines. But on women over 60, a severe blunt bob with no layers and no texture can actually work against you in ways most stylists won't tell you directly. Here is exactly why, and what to do instead. First, blunt ends create visual weight at the bottom of the cut. That weight pulls the eye downward, directly toward the jawline and neck rather than upward toward your eyes and cheekbones. This is the opposite of what we want. Second, a perfectly blunt cut has no movement. And hair without movement reads as flat. Flat reads as heavy. Heavy is aging on mature features. Third, the harsh line of a blunt bob can emphasize jowling along the jaw, not because of the jaw itself, but because the eye is drawn straight to that line. How's it feeling learning this? You're doing beautifully. Knowledge is the most powerful tool in your beauty arsenal. Fourth, blunt bobs require extremely precise cutting to avoid looking homedone when they grow out even slightly. This means more frequent and more expensive salon visits. Fifth, blunt cuts on fine hair, which many women over 60 have, lay completely flat with no dimension, making hair appear even thinner than it is. The solution is simple. Ask your stylist to add just a little point cutting or razor texturing to any bob shape you love. You keep the structure and elegance of the bob, but you gain movement, lightness, and youth. Your tools for transitioning out of this style are a texturizing spray and a flexible round brush to create some internal movement. And that's it for this step. Easy, right? Part 5. The second cut to avoid, the very long one-length style. Let's begin beautifully. This one is perhaps the most emotionally charged haircut on our avoid list, because so many women over 60 have worn their hair long their entire lives, and it carries deep personal meaning. This is completely understandable and beautiful. But here is the truth that will serve you best. First, very long one-length hair with no layers creates enormous weight. That weight physically pulls down on the face, elongating the appearance of the cheeks and jaw in a way that reads as aged rather than graceful. Second, long flat hair draws the eye straight down, all the way to the longest point of the hair. This pulls all visual attention away from your beautiful eyes, cheekbones, and smile. Third, fine hair over 60 often loses its natural body. Very long fine hair without layering simply lies flat against the head and neck, removing all dimension and volume that create youthfulness. Fourth, long one-length styles require significant product, heat, and effort to style attractively, which can itself cause additional thinning and breakage over time. Fifth, the heaviness of long one-length hair can actually accentuate thinning at the crown, making the scalp more visible because the weight pulls everything downward and outward. You're doing beautifully understanding this, because the solution is truly wonderful. You do not have to cut it dramatically short. A shoulder-length shag or a layered long style with layers starting at the cheekbone gives you length, femininity, and movement simultaneously. Style variations for transitioning include a long layered cut or a beautiful lob with internal layers. Why this works is simple. Layers redistribute weight upward, which is where we always want the visual focus to be. Your key transition tools are volumizing mousse and a wide round brush. And that's it for this step. Easy, right? Part 6. The third cut to avoid, the overly short tight perm style. Okay, gorgeous, here's where the magic starts. The third cut and style combination to gently step away from is the very short, tightly permed look that has been associated with women of a certain age for decades. This is sometimes called the wash and wear style, and while the intention behind it is completely practical and valid, the execution often adds years rather than removing them. Here is exactly why, and what to wear instead. First, very tight curls on short hair create a round, compact silhouette around the head. Round shapes emphasize roundness in the face rather than creating the elongation and lift we are aiming for. Second, the tight curl pattern removes all sense of movement from the hair. Instead of flowing, shifting, and catching light, tight perms sit stationary, which reads as stiff and heavy. Third, the very short length combined with tight curls often eliminates the face framing softness that is so essential for lifting features and brightening the overall look. Fourth, tight perm chemicals are genuinely harsh on hair that is already experiencing age-related thinning and dryness. The damage can accelerate breakage significantly. Fifth, the look has unfortunately become associated with a specific age stereotype, which means wearing it can actually signal age before anyone even looks closely at your face. How's it feeling learning this? You are honestly doing so beautifully right now. The gorgeous alternative is a loose body wave or a soft spiral perm on a longer layered cut. You still get the ease of curl, but with movement, softness, and modern elegance. Style variations include finger waves for formal occasions or a diffused wave for everyday casual beauty. Why this works? Loose waves create movement, and movement is the visual language of youth and vitality. Your tools are a diffuser attachment and a curl-enhancing cream. Trim and refresh every 10 weeks beautifully. And that's it for this step. Easy, right? And just like that, beautiful. You've created this stunning knowledge that will genuinely change your next salon visit forever. I know you're going to wear this with such confidence. You now know the 3 haircuts that lift, brighten, and take a full decade off your appearance. And you know the 3 to gently leave behind. That is genuinely powerful, beautiful knowledge, and you deserve every bit of it. Take this to your stylist. Show them this video. Ask for exactly what you learned today. Your most youthful, radiant, confident era is not behind you. It is absolutely ahead. If this tutorial helped you, please like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and comment below with your results. I read every single one.